Welcome to the video blog, and I'm here at the Editor's Showcase with Pam Becker, who's manager of brand public relations for General Mills. Welcome.
Thank you.
Great, and I should let you know that this interview is going to be completely gluten-free.
Good. That's what we're here to talk about today, is our gluten-free products.
Great, and is that something, what's interesting is the types of stories media has covered in the health area have changed dramatically, and from your perspective, how does that change what you need to do?
Well, we need to be getting the message out when we do have health claims we can make on products or health messages, and the labeling of our products with gluten-free we find is very important to a large population, not just people that are under medical treatment, but the general population. And this event gives us an opportunity to talk to a lot of different editors at a lot of different publications.
Yeah, do you find that it's harder to sort of get one-on-one time with an editor? Obviously, General Mills, given your positioning as a brand, you'd think people would want to take your calls and hear what you have to say.
No, I think it's much harder than it used to be. Their staffs are being cut, so they have more work on their plate than they used to, and they're very selective when they do a one-on-one interview with you. So an event like this is great because you get to talk to a lot of people in a condensed amount of time.
Did you take any special preparation, as you do before any media interview, to make sure you were putting your best foot forward and giving yourself the best chance of generating coverage?
Well, we tried to get together kind of our talking points, what we wanted to talk to them about, why we were here today, and really boiled that down to two main things, talking about the breadth of our products that are labeled gluten-free and our new website we just launched for gluten-free consumers.
And that's a perfect lead-in for my next question, which is about the web. How important has it been for you guys to become your own media brand with a website where you're getting out the information as well as working with what one might call traditional media, but who knows what's traditional anymore?
Well, particularly with the gluten-free products, that's a very closely networked group, a lot of bloggers, a lot of websites out there, and you don't really even need to use traditional media to reach those people. It's much better to reach them on the internet. When we first introduced our cake mixes and brownies, we had sent sales samples out to our sales force, and one of the salesmen gave it to a next-door neighbor, one of the products that happened to have celiac disease. It was all over the website before we even started shipping that product. People were waiting for the product to come to market.
Now, are you making any tweaks given the new FTC guidelines on bloggers? It's an innocent thing. Giving a brownie to a next-door neighbor is like the nicest thing you could ever do. Suddenly, oh my God, the FTC is involved in that. How are you managing that part of the communications?
In the things we push out normally to bloggers, we're very careful in our communications. We make sure we're very upfront asking them, please disclose that this came from General Mills, and we monitor the bloggers' posts also to make sure that they're not saying something incorrect. And if they do, we get a hold of them and talk to them and ask them to correct it.
Right, and last question, with the blog and magazines, broadcasts, what's the role of video communications? Is that growing in importance with so much video content online and almost the expectation that you need video online to show and share what you're talking about?
We're doing more and more video, not so much for broadcasts, but to embed in websites and in messages that we're sending out. So that's growing too.
Well, thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you.